Okay, let's start in child's pose. Knees together or apart, walk your hands forward, forehead to the mat. Take some nice deep breaths here, feeling your rib cage expand. Noticing where you're feeling some stretching here in this posture. And let's keep the legs where they are and thread the right arm under the left and do a little twist. And switch sides. And untwist, come up to tabletop. And let's do some cat-cow. And as you're doing this, think about starting with the lower back as you round and as you flex the back. So you're getting a lot of movement into the whole spine. And then let's stop in the middle and we'll do some shoulder blade protractions and retractions. Just letting the chest come down and up between the arms. This is helping warm up your shoulders and strengthen a little bit around the shoulder girdle. And then let's inhale the right arm up and exhale underneath for our thread the needle up on the knees. If you'd like, you can bring this left arm around your back and work that left shoulder back. And then we'll come back up, raising the right arm up high and back to the mat. And then let's lift the left arm and bring it underneath the right. And again, you are welcome to bring the right arm around the back and push that right shoulder back, opening the chest out to the side as much as you can. And then plant the right palm, inhale, left arm up. And left hand down. And then let's come into frog, so widen the knees apart. And your feet can be close together or wider apart. It really depends on your hip anatomy. The most important thing is that you feel a stretch on the inside of the thighs. So you can try moving your hips forward and back until you feel that stretch, and that's where you want to hold. You can stay up on the elbows or come down onto your hands. One more breath. And then let's slide forward into Sphinx. Elbows under shoulders. Broaden the chest, shoulders back and down. Enjoying this gentle back bend. Let's widen the hands apart a little bit, press up. And then let's just turn to look over the right shoulder. And then turn to look over the left shoulder. And lower down. Let's bring the right arm out to the side and push onto the right side until you feel a stretch in the right shoulder. If your hips are stacked, maybe you want to reach back, grab your foot, and pull that left knee back. So you're also getting a stretch in your left quad. And the left shoulder too. And come back to your stomach. Let's bring the left arm out, push onto your left side until you feel it stretch in the left shoulder. And again, here you have the option to reach back, grab the right ankle, and feel that, go for that right quad stretch. Hips pushing forward, knee pushing back. And release, come back to your stomach. We're going to push back to tabletop and step the right foot forward into a low lunge, sinking down into the hips. Feeling that stretch in the front of the left hip. Chest up, shoulders back. Plant the left palm, right hand to right knee, and twist to the right. And then let's bring the right foot out to the edge of the mat, place the right hand on the inside, and we'll come up, bring the back knee up, and just do a little rocking back and forth here in lizard. And then let's step back to plank. Remembering you can always modify by bringing the knees down. Pull your belly towards your spine. Push the floor away. Now let's see if we can hover the knees just a couple inches above the floor. And then let's lift the knees again. We'll step the left foot forward into lizard and do some rocking here. Always the option to put the knee down. All right, let's bring the left foot in, back knee down, left hand to left knee and twist to the left. And then face the front. And we'll come into our low lunge, chest broad, shoulders back. Conscious breaths. And let's step the left foot back to tabletop. And we'll come back into plank, lifting the knees. And then see if you can come down to forearm plank. Keep pulling the belly in and pressing the floor away. Reach back through your heels. And let's walk the feet forward into dolphin. Lift the hips. Press your chest towards your thighs. Reach down through your heels. And bring the knees down. Come back to all fours and we'll step the left foot forward, coming into our low lunge again. This time let's lift the arms up, palms together, and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Lift up and out of your waist. Keep your hips square. A little bit of a back bend here. And hands down. Let's bring the left hand to left knee, twist. And then hands to the inside of the left foot, toe heel that foot out. Lift the back knee, lizard. And step to plank. And then right foot forward. Lizard on the right side. Just a little movement here, getting into the hips. And bring the right foot in, back knee down, right hand to right knee, twist. Untwist, coming into our low lunge again. Lifting your arms, palms together, bend at the elbows. Lift up out of your waist. Make sure your hips aren't scooting off to the side. Squeeze the glutes so your hips are square. And hands down. And step back to tabletop. Let's do some barrel rolls here. We'll start by dropping the belly and looking up. Inhale, and then go to the right. Exhale as you come around. Let's do 4 on each side. And then come into seated with your left leg out and your right leg in. So let's keep that right hip nice and grounded. Bring the right arm up and over, reaching, feeling that stretch coming up from the lower right side of the back. If you'd like, rest your hand on your fist, your head on your fist. Keep that left leg active, flexing your toes to the ceiling as you reach the right fingertips. And then let your chest face the floor, coming into the center, into a forward fold. And then we'll bring the right hand behind, lift up into baby wild thing. And come bring your hips back down, bring your right leg out, left leg in. Keep that left hip grounded and lift the left arm up and over. Option to rest your head on your hand. And keep that right leg active. Nice deep breaths into the stretch. And then let your chest face the floor, forward fold in the center. And come up, place your left hand behind you, reach your right arm up and over as you lift your hips. And bring your hips back down, bring your legs out in front. We'll do a reverse plank. So palms on the floor, fingers facing forward. Take a breath and then exhale, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. And maybe soles of the feet come to the floor. Reach your tailbone down, forward. And slowly hips come down. And then let's sit with the spine stacked, toes flexing up, and just press your palms down into the floor on either side, lengthening up through the crown of your head. And let's do one more reverse plank. Place your palms, take a breath, exhale, lift your hips. And slowly come back down. Flex your toes to the ceiling. Reach your palms down to the floor, shoulders down and back. And from here, we'll come into a squat. Press your feet into the floor, press your knees apart with your elbows and lengthen your spine. Let's come into dangle. Feet hip width apart. You can have a little bend in the knees. Maybe grab your elbows. And then release the elbows if you're holding them and press into the feet to round up one vertebra at a time. Let's turn to face the side of the mat. Bring your legs out wide for a wide-legged forward fold. So feet are pointing forward. Let's bring the hands to hips. Legs strong. And let's hinge at the hips. Try to keep your back flat. And then you can round your back. Maybe hands come to the floor. And let's walk the right hand over in front of the left foot and then lift your left arm to the ceiling. And switch sides, bringing your left hand in front of the right foot, lift the right arm to the ceiling. Come back to center, stomach in, hands to hips. Let's come back up. We'll bring the heels in, toes pointing towards the corners of the mat, and sit down as low as you can. Keep your tailbone pointing down, and bring your arms into cactus arms. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Keep pressing into your feet. Now straighten arms and legs. Reach the arms as wide as you can, reaching through your fingertips, legs strong. Take a breath. Exhale, sit down again. Legs and arms bent. Try to keep your spine stacked, head over hips. Shoulders back and down. And again, straighten arms and legs. Let's bring hands to hips again. Now we're going to turn the back foot in at a 45-degree angle and turn your front toes to face the top of the mat. From here, we're just going to shift the hips back, keep your spine nice and straight, and then left arm down, or right arm down, left arm up, triangle. So keep reaching through the crown of your head, squeeze your legs together. And then bringing the fingertips to the floor, reach your right arm to the ceiling for a reverse triangle. Squeeze that right hip back, left hip forward. And come back to triangle. And use your core strength to pull yourself back up. Hands to hips. Switch the feet so that we can do the other side. So back toes at a 45-degree angle and left toes facing the back of the mat. Arms out. Shift your hips to the right. And then lightly touch your shin as you lift your right fingertips to the ceiling. Use your core strength to keep your spine long. And then we'll reverse bring the right fingertips to the floor and the left arm to the ceiling. Squeeze the left hip back, right hip forward. Untwist. And then come back up, hands to hips. Let's turn the feet to face the front again. And we will actually face the side. So feet facing the side of the mat. Heels in. One more time, sit down. Arms into cactus. And then just forward fold. And come back to all fours facing the front of your mat. Let's curl the toes under, sit back on the heels. Let's just leave hands in the lap. Eyes or senses focused on the toes and the bottoms of the feet. And uncurl the toes. And we'll lean back to stretch the tops of the feet. And then swing the legs out in front. And slowly roll down to the mat. Let's hug the right knee in, left leg long. And then pull the right knee across. Right arm out. Option to turn your head to the right. Come back to center. Extend that right leg long. Before we go to the other side, let's walk feet over, or the heels over to the left and the shoulders over to the left for banana asana. Option to cross your ankles, grab your elbows over your head. And release, come back to center. Let's pull the left knee in. Right leg is extended. And then pull the left knee across. Left arm out. Maybe head turn to the left. Come back to center. Legs out long, walk your heels to the right and shoulders to the right. Option to cross the ankles. Grab your elbows over your head. Breathe into this stretch in the left side of the body. And release, come back to center. Let's hug the knees in to get everything realigned. Maybe bring forehead to knees. And then set yourself up for Savasana. Shoulder blades tucked underneath. And everything relaxed. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And either roll onto your side and push up, or roll on your spine back to seated.